the Scriptures Authoring Mantle's journey is a shocking one. You don't realize how much of you're holding on to until line by line it outlines what you have to die to. And it's not about your love, your passion, your desire, your drive. All of that is challenged when it comes down to the final days, months, semesters, whatnot, of actually closing out your old life and who you were to step into this new. This Scriptures Authoring Mantles is not a punch a clock thing. I'm just going to go and clock in on Sunday, clock out after church, clock in on Wednesday, clock out. Everybody leave me alone in between. I'm going to mind my own business and be over here in this corner. I'm going to go do my fun things and then come back to church. That's not what these offices are about. And so many people start and don't finish for a host of reasons. Because when it comes down to what is required based on what Jesus Christ set in motion from eternity to now, many people can't do it, won't do it, not willing to do it. There is a part in the book about, well, there's a couple of things. There's the beginnings, because SAMS is tied to the near commission as it is written out. We'll have modifications for different applications in the program that, as it stands now, that did not stand that way before. Which means there's language in the beginning about our role as an apostle to the new era apostleship restitution commission, because we are being commissioned, not just being deputized. And even when you're deputized, there's an assignment tied to that. So the commission and the condition of my apostleship through New Era is based on Dr. Price's commission, just like the apostles that Jesus commissioned was based on his. They want to serve another deity, you do your commission a whole other way, based on what they require. No commissioner, no commission. In the book is written about being an appendage to your commissioner, being an appendage to Jesus Christ, being our chief cornerstone. We don't realize how we clock in and clock out on Jesus. We don't have a high Jesus accountability. We don't have a high accountability to the one who has created us. And you don't realize that until it's written down in a checklist and paragraphs. And I actually downloaded all this stuff to my new laptop because, like you said, I am going back through, expanding on my own answers, shocked at some of the things I did understand, not surprised at the things that I did not, and now the things that I do. Praise God. And she has, I mean, like your brain will lock up because our souls are Kirk conditioned, formatted, and shaped into being about ourselves. We can say we're for God until it's time to lay it all down for him. And Scriptures Authoring Mantle's book, really course, I mean, it's a course that's in the book because she walks you through the whole thing, challenges that at every level. And then there's the piece about your ministry has to die. This is where we lost a lot of people in my class. And for sure, a lot of them before. Many people actually flunked out before they got there, before we ever got to SAMS, because of the requirements. And that God doesn't care about your ministry. He cares about what he called you to do. And you get the, well, I've been doing this ministry for this long and that long and whatever. Are you ready to lay it down if he tells you? Are you ready for him to say, this is actually what you were trained to do, this is not what I called you to do? After 30 years, some of them, 20 years, do you really want to lay it down and follow me? And at every level, it was challenged. And then there's the whole piece of undoing and dumping all of the error in order to take on the mentality of Jesus Christ, to actually execute this the way he wrote it. Because we're like, we're summary saints, right? We take the word and we summarize. Well, you get this detailed prophecy. I mean, especially if you go here, you're going to get boom, 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 boom. It may be a once, it may be a series of times, it may be whatever. And then you summarize what that means. So God called me to do this. You have 15 pages of prophecy and you can say that in a statement? Well, I mean, you know, it's deeper than that, but I'm just going after that. No. We have to. And then what does it take? So when she was even speaking today about that eternal piece, what does it take to actually learn eternity?